Welcome to Seoul China Stars, the channel dedicated to bringing you the latest news and updates on your favorite Korean and Chinese actors, singers, and idol groups. Each artist is unique in their own way. Whoever you love, stay tuned and never miss a single amazing moment. K-pop's darkest hour. Kim Soo-hyun Hit with Disney withdrawal and crippling fines. In a world where a single whisper can topple a titan, the Kim Soo-hyun scandal of 2025 has become a seismic event that continues to reverberate through the Korean entertainment industry and beyond. What began as a shocking revelation about one of South Korea's most beloved actors has spiraled into a cultural reckoning, exposing the fragility of fame, the weight of public expectation, and the intricate interplay between morality and commerce. Kim Soo-hyun, once the golden boy of K-dramas, now stands at the epicenter of a storm that threatens not only his legacy, but also the very ecosystem that elevated him to stardom. This saga, marked by allegations of impropriety, financial ruin, and societal introspection, is a cautionary tale about the cost of hubris and the unrelenting scrutiny of the modern age. The unraveling of Kim Soo-hyun's career began with a series of explosive allegations that surfaced in early 2025, shaking the foundations of an industry that thrives on carefully curated images. The accusations, centered around an alleged inappropriate relationship with the late actress Kim Soo-hyun when she was underage, were compounded by claims of tax evasion and financial misconduct. These revelations, first leaked through a series of incriminating photos and chat logs, sent shockwaves through South Korea and beyond. Kim Soo-hyun, known for his boyish charm and impeccable professionalism, was suddenly cast in a new light, one that clashed violently with the persona fans had adored in dramas like My Love from the Star and It's Okay to Not Be Okay. The public's reaction was swift and unforgiving, with social media platforms like X erupting in a cacophony of outrage, disbelief, and heartbreak. The financial fallout was immediate and catastrophic. Disney's decision to indefinitely suspend production of Knock Off Life, a high-stakes drama series in its second season, was a blow that resonated across the global entertainment landscape. With a staggering budget of 60 billion KRW, $44 million USD, the series represented a bold step toward cementing Korean content as a dominant force in international markets. Its abrupt halt, however, was more than a logistical setback. It was a symbolic wound to an industry that had staked so much on Kim Soo-hyun's star power. Breach of contract penalties, estimated by The Central Daily to reach as high as 180 billion KRW, $88 million USD, loomed like a dark cloud over the production. This figure, equivalent to the value of multiple luxury properties in Seoul's affluent Gangnam district, underscored the unprecedented scale of the crisis. Beyond the production itself, Kim Soo-hyun's commercial empire began to crumble. Over 20 international brands, ranging from luxury fashion houses to cutting-edge tech companies, severed ties with the actor, citing breaches of ethical clauses in their endorsement contracts. The resulting advertising penalties, totaling more than 20 billion KRW, $9.8 million USD, were a stark reminder of the high stakes involved in celebrity endorsements. Gold medalist Kim Soo-hyun's agency reportedly saw its financial reserves dwindle to near zero, a development that sent ripples of panic through the agency's roster of talent and staff. The sheer speed of this financial collapse was staggering, transforming a once thriving enterprise into a cautionary tale virtually overnight. At the core of the scandal lies a deeply troubling moral question: how should society judge those who wield immense influence? The allegations of an inappropriate relationship with Kim Soo-hyun, who was just 15 years old in 2016 when the purported interactions began, struck a nerve in a society increasingly attuned to issues of power dynamics and accountability. Kim Soo-hyun's defense, delivered during a tense press conference on March 31, 2025, was emphatic. He claimed the relationship began in 2019 after Kim Soo-hyun had reached the age of 19. Yet forensic analysis by South Korea's National Forensic Service raised doubts about the timeline, pointing to inconsistencies in the digital evidence. Kim's legal team responded with a 12 billion KRW, $58 million USD lawsuit, challenging the authenticity of the leaked materials. But the court of public opinion was far less patient. For many, the allegations were not just a legal matter, but a betrayal of trust, a violation of the unspoken contract between idols and their fans. The human toll of the scandal is perhaps its most poignant dimension. Across Seoul, the physical remnants of Kim Soo-hyun's stardom were dismantled with ruthless efficiency. Massive billboards that once adorned the bustling streets of Myeongdong were torn down, their vibrant images replaced by blank canvases or advertisements for new faces. Along the banks of the Han River, frustrated crew members from Knock Off Life discarded scripts in a symbolic act of defiance, their dreams of working on a global hit reduced to litter in the wind. These scenes, captured by passers-by and shared widely on X, painted a vivid picture of an industry in mourning, not just for a fallen star, but for the collective aspirations he represented. The scandal's ripple effects extend far beyond Kim. Soo-hyun himself, touching every corner of the Korean entertainment ecosystem. Independent contractors, from lighting technicians to makeup artists, faced sudden unemployment as projects tied to the actor were shelved. Small businesses that had relied on the influx of tourists drawn to filming locations associated with Kim's dramas reported sharp declines in revenue. Even fans who had invested years of emotional energy in supporting their idol found themselves grappling with a sense of loss akin to grief. For many, Kim Soo-hyun was not just an actor, but a symbol of hope, a reminder that hard work and talent could lead to extraordinary success. Watching that symbol tarnished was a painful reckoning. The broader cultural implications of the scandal are equally profound. In the wake of the allegations, a heated debate has emerged about the role of ethics clauses in entertainment contracts. These clauses, designed to protect companies from the fallout of a star's misbehavior, have become a double-edged sword. On one hand, they offer a mechanism for enforcing accountability. On the other, they raise questions about fairness and redemption. Should a single mistake, proven or alleged, result in a lifetime ban from an industry? Or is there room for second chances in a world that thrives on spectacle and forgiveness? These questions have sparked intense discussions on platforms like X, where users debate the balance between justice and compassion. The scandal has also prompted a re-evaluation of the Korean entertainment industry's reliance on individual stars. For years, the industry has operated on a model that elevates a select few to near-mythical status, banking on their charisma to drive projects worth billions. Yet, as Kim Soo-hyun's fall demonstrates, this model is inherently fragile. A single misstep can jeopardize not only a star's career, but also the livelihoods of countless others who depend on their success. Industry leaders are now grappling with how to diversify their investments, spreading risk across ensembles of talent rather than pinning their hopes on one individual. This shift, while pragmatic, could fundamentally alter the dynamics of K-entertainment, potentially ushering in an era of greater collaboration and less hero worship. On a global scale, the Kim Soo-hyun scandal has become a case study in the perils of celebrity culture. International media outlets, from the New York Times to Le Monde, have covered the story extensively, framing it as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the fragility of public trust. In Hollywood, where similar scandals have toppled giants, executives are taking note, reevaluating their own contracts and risk management strategies. The fallout from Knock Off Life has also raised questions about the viability of co-productions between Korean and Western studios, with some analysts predicting a cooling-off period as investors reassess the risks of such ventures. For fans, The scandal is a deeply personal wound. Many have taken to social media to express their conflicted emotions, torn between their loyalty to Kim Soo-hyun and their discomfort with the allegations. Fan clubs, once vibrant communities of shared admiration, have fractured into factions, some staunchly defending their idol, others distancing themselves in disappointment. The psychological toll of this divide is significant, as fans navigate the complex interplay of love, betrayal, and moral judgment. For younger fans in particular, the scandal has been a harsh lesson in the imperfections of their heroes, forcing them to confront the humanity behind the polished images they've consumed. The legal battle, meanwhile, shows no signs of abating. Kim Soo-hyun's lawsuit against those who leaked the incriminating evidence is just one piece of a sprawling legal puzzle. Tax evasion investigations, which emerged in parallel with the relationship allegations, have added another layer of complexity. Authorities are reportedly scrutinizing Kim's financial dealings dating back a decade, a process that could take years to resolve. The outcome of these cases will likely set precedents for how similar scandals are handled in the future, both in Korea and abroad. For now, though, the uncertainty hangs heavy, casting a shadow over Kim's once bright future. As the dust begins to settle, the Kim Soo-hyun scandal leaves behind a series of uncomfortable truths. It exposes the precarious balance between fame and accountability, the high stakes of an industry built on illusion, and the profound impact of individual actions on collective dreams. It challenges us to rethink our relationship with celebrity, to question the systems that elevate and destroy with equal fervor. Most of all, it reminds us that behind every headline lies a human story, one of ambition, error, and the relentless pursuit of redemption. The Korean entertainment industry will recover, as it always does, but it will not emerge unchanged. New stars will rise, new dramas will captivate, and new dreams will take shape. Yet the shadow of this scandal will linger, a reminder of the fragility of idols and the power of truth. For Kim Soo-hyun, the road ahead is uncertain, a journey through legal battles, public scrutiny, and personal reckoning. For the rest of us, it's a moment to reflect on the values we uphold, the heroes we create, and the stories we choose to tell. In the end, the Kim Soo-hyun scandal is not just about one man's fall. It's about the world we build around him and the lessons we learn when it crumbles. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, following, and leaving a comment. Thank you so much. Wishing you happiness and joy always.